Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and guess what time it is? Cookbook collab time. That's right. Once a month we do this. Tamara from Southern Wife Everyday Life. Thank you, Tamara, for doing this once a month. It's every Friday, or not every Friday. God help me. The last Friday of every month. She did it last year. We're doing it this year. A whole bunch of ladies get together. We cook out of our favorite cookbooks, or new cookbooks, or old cookbooks, vintage cookbooks, which is my thing, and put together this collab for you guys and for us, because we really do enjoy watching each other and learning from each other and seeing what recipes people are making. And I mean, come on, let's bring back the cookbooks, people. Let's bring them back. We all love our Pinterest and our Google and all that stuff. I get it. But we have cookbooks. Some of us, more than others, have a lot of them. Not naming any names. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. So today we're going to, hold on, two of my favorites. Okay, so if you've watched, I'll turn this around here in a minute. If you watched some of my other previous cookbook collab videos, okay, Zipper is pissy. I'm sorry, okay? He's sitting right here. He's mad. Anyway, you know about the Southern Living cookbooks? Okay, there he is. You wanna see him? Anyway, I love this vegetable one. I've told you that before. I've used it probably in 3 or 4 of the videos already. If you can get this vintage cookbook on eBay, on Etsy, whatever, get it. It's amazing. I love it. And then this, I think I used this in one other one. I know for sure one other one, but I can't remember if I used it twice. Southern Keto by Natasha Newton. I got it on Amazon. I love it. I love it. So, we're going to be doing, hold on. Do you have something to say? Are you crabby? Could you not be crabby? Now you have nothing to say. Okay, so here's the Southern Living cookbook with vegetables. And here is the Southern Keto one. Like I said, Natasha Newton. So, we got new and old we're working with. So, I'm doing... My main course is just a tri-tip that's already pre-seasoned, has nothing to do with the cookbook that I got like at Myers, and that's the easy part of the meal, and I'm just going to throw it in the oven at 400 degrees, so you'll see that. In the vegetable one, oh crap, did I lose the page? Well, let me find it. But it's a... Oh, look at this. I love when people write in old cookbooks, and that's what I just, hold on. Look, this woman wrote, by this Yams and Apples, good Thanksgiving, 1999. Obviously, she made it in 1999. Stop being pissy. Hold on, where'd it go? Okay, here we go. Apple stuffed acorn squash. On page 222. I am super excited about it. So it takes, it's calling for, which we can't say, we can't tell you the exact measurements during this, but it does call for 2 acorn squash. I'm only going to be using one, only because it's just my husband and myself, and that's all I have is just one, and I'm using what I have. So, some tart apples, and some cashew nuts, but I'm gonna use what I have. I don't have any cashew nuts, so I gotta dig through my cupboard and find something. Melted butter and some maple syrup, which I will not be using because we eat low carb in this household. We have for a bazillion years, and so I'm gonna be using sugar-free like pancake syrup. It'll be fine. So anyway, so that'll be our side dish to go with the tri-tip. Then I've been wanting to make this, oh shoot, why can't I ever find anything when I want to do it? Nope. Okay, here we go, got it. Drop biscuits. in this book, and it's on page 72. So I will leave in the Amazon store this book. I'll leave that link down below. This, you're just going to need to go on, I'm telling you. I have had people tell me that they found it. I bought it 3 times now for friends. So when you find it, buy it. It is such a good cookbook. I'm just telling you. Especially if you have a garden, farm, whatever, and you want different ideas. And I mean, in the pictures, I love everything vintage. Look at these pictures. Look at that. I love it. Anyway, so this, the drop biscuits, is going to have almond flour, baking powder, salt, cream, eggs, and some melted salted butter. So easy peasy. We're going to throw this together. Thank you, Tamara, for doing this collab again, and I can't wait to see what everyone else is going to make in this collab with their cookbooks and what cookbooks. Because I have bought a couple of cookbooks that they suggested because I love the recipes and I love cookbooks, so I have them. Anyway, let's get going on this because I'm hungry. Cheers. Okay, so I have this beef tip, sirloin, or whatever, beef tip, tri-tip. It's already pre-seasoned. Oh, these are so good. If you have a Myers by you, these are amazing. I don't know, they might be at other stores. They're certified Angus, I don't know. Oops, oh, I'm tripping everywhere, guys, but they're so good. They have different seasonings on them. And you cook them for about 40-50 minutes. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the apple stuffed acorn squash. Tried to cut it in half. It didn't go well. Can you tell? Yeah, so one's really big. Let me cut some of this off. Do you think it'll ruin it? Oh my God. This one's a tough little guy. I'm trying to think if I ever... I make them not very often though, but I had this one. Obviously it needs to be used. Okay, so we gotta scoop out the yummies in the middle here. Right, this is what this thing says, I'm assuming. Cut squash in half, scoop out the seeds and the stringy portion. Which is what we are doing. Oh, come on. My spoon's all slippery. Goodness gracious. Okay, I got through that loveliness. Ugh, hold on. Okay, so it says to place this down. I know he's kind of ugly, but he'll work. And 1 inch of water in here, and we're gonna steam them. Sides down on rack and skillet. Add 1 inch boiling water. Well, screw it. It's gonna get water put in there, and then it'll start to boil. Add salt, cover, and steam for about 20 minutes. Okay, so put the water in. Obviously this is a little large for this pan, but it'll work. So I'm gonna turn that on, get that going, and it covers the whole thing, so it'll start. Oh, was I supposed to add the salt and shit? Okay, let's get some salt in here. All right, let it do its thing. Okay, so I'm gonna start the biscuits. See how this goes. Because the leftover ones, I've been wanting to make these for a while. So, leftover ones I'm going to use for sausage and gravy later on in the week. Oh, tired. Let's see. Baking powder and salt. This has got the almond flour, baking powder, salt, sour cream, eggs, and salted butter is what goes into these. So now I need my baking powder. Okay. salt, but I'm not going to use big salt. I'm just going to use, it's coming out. Of course it's not. Okay. Just a little salty. Now, we could do the cheese version, it says, kind of like the Red Lobster version, but I'm not going to do that for these because I want them to be versatile for the sausage and gravy later on in the week, or if I want to put jam on them or something like that. Okay, so, yeah, hold on. Okay, so I got to whisk this up a little bit. Now, it does say, okay, let's just do this the right way, right? Oh, shit, I gotta put that back in the fridge. Okay, in a medium-sized bowl, whisk together the almond, which I did all that crap. Okay, in a small bowl, whisk together the sour cream, eggs, and melted butter. Well, eggs. Oops. Squish, squish. Oh, it's going well. Squish. Let's get this off first. I gotta get the melted butter. Don't let me forget. Maybe I should do a live one of these times. Then you guys could yell at me and tell me not to forget something. Or help me count when I, you know, lose count of how much stuff I have to put in things. Because you know I'm talking. Melted butter. You know, that's lovely. Okay. What a splash. Okay, let's get some melted butter. Okay, so there's my melted butter. Got my cookie sheet ready. You could put parchment paper on it or a Silpat, and that's what I have. Don't mind, it's Christmassy. You know. Sometimes you need a little Christmas all year long. All right, now we're gonna pour this in here. Zipper is very, very unhappy, if you were wondering, even though we snuggled for like an hour today. But never enough. I don't know if I want to use a whisk with this. Did it say to whisk this? Pour the wet mixture into the dry ingredients. Stir. Oh, stir. Oh, crap. Well, hold on. Okay, I'm just going to use this spoon that I used in the sour cream. So to get a mixing spoon, because let's face it, there's not a lot here. We're fine. It's good. So these are drop biscuits. So now that this is all done, it says let it sit for 5 minutes. Just gonna leave it like that for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. We're just gonna drop, it says large spoonfuls. I wonder if they don't spread. I hate when you don't know, you know? You know what I mean. So, how many do I get out of this thing? 10? Yeah. We'll see. You know how this stuff works out. Oops. Really? What? This is going to make 10? Drop batter by a large spoonful onto the prepared baking sheet. I don't think this is going to make 10. I don't want them to be little tiny things. Maybe they do spread. Why don't they tell you these things? So many questions. Oh shit, now they're all too close together. Probably. Guys. Oh, okay. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. That's what it is. I got 6. So if this is supposed to make 10, is it supposed to be just a heaping that? If these come out spreading all over the place, you need to warn a woman about that. That's what's going to happen. Let's see. A little here, a little here. Okay. All right, good enough. Okay, it says go in the oven at 400 for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so I pulled them out of the skillet and now we're gonna, it said, normally this is going to be for 2 whole acorns. I'm only doing 1 acorn and cutting it in half. So it said like a few apples. I'm going to do 1 apple and we're going to go from there and see how this goes. So we'll see if this is enough to fill it or not. I do have another apple if I need to. My husband's favorite apple is a green apple, so he loves it. Well, I'm cutting half it off, so we'll see. He loves tart opposed to sweet, so we will see here. Let's get this chopped up, diced up. Okay, so that's what, oh, you can't even see it, I'm sorry. That was perfect, actually. Just that 1 medium apple. Going both. And then, oh, let's see. Add nuts, butter, and syrup. So, it calls for cashew nuts. I don't have any of those. I'm just going to find some nuts around here because I got them somewhere. And a little bit of melted butter. And it says maple syrup, but I'm going to use pancake syrup because it's sugar-free. And that's how we roll around this household. Okay, so I found some pecans, pecans, however you want to call them, name them, whatever. And some melted butter. So I'm just supposed to do this. Fill squash, brush surface with additional melted butter. I don't think, these are pretty much cooked, so I'm not going to be cooking them for 30 minutes. I can tell you that right now. I will do maybe 15 minutes and see how it goes. Can you see? Sorry. I'm all over the place tonight. I apologize, guys. So yeah. So now we're gonna put it back in the oven. I probably cooked them steamed them a little too long in the pan, so that's why they're really cooked. They're cooked. But now we gotta cook the apples and stuff. So I'm gonna put them in the 400-degree oven for maybe 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna see how it goes. If you didn't steam it as long as I did, then you would do it for like 30 minutes. Guys, see, this is why we need to do this live, right? Because then you could tell me, you forgot the syrup. Goodness sakes. Okay, it's going back in the oven now. Okay, so there are the squash. Look how good they look. They smell really good. Here are the biscuits. Okay, so I believe they spread a little. So if I would have done them a little smaller, I probably would have got 10 out of them. But this is a good sized biscuit. Especially for biscuits and gravy. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to do the biscuits and gravy with them. I almost don't want to use them tonight, but I will use one because I want to try them. And there's my tri-tip all cooked up. There we go. The light's better now. Oh, yum. All right, it looks so yummy. Oh, I need a little butter for this. But anyway, I know what this tastes like, but I'm really curious to get some apple, get the nuts, all that in here. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try this. Oh my God, this is so good. Mmm. Oh my God, that is good. That is fall at its finest. Oh my gosh. And I know eating, don't, Zipper thinks it's for him. Oh shit. I know. Oh my God. You need to bake this. Even if you don't have the cookbook, you can wing it. You saw me do it. That is so good. You could even put some cinnamon if you wanted on it. My husband's not a huge cinnamon fan. I think his mom burned him out when he was a child. I'm trying to dip down here because I don't have my camera up as far as I normally do. Whatever. Oh my God, that is so good. All right. Now, I forgot to get my biscuit ready. Zipper Conley, I can see you. He's trying to steal my meat. Let me bring you up just a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Oh, they're good. Really good. They're basic, but you know what I mean? Like you need them with, they're kind of cool now. I should have ate them when they were warm. But I would recommend these. This is a really good recipe. I've done some biscuits over the years. I've done this low carb thing, like I said, a bazillion years. I'm going to show everyone what you're doing. This child of mine. Okay, hold on. We're going to watch him. What are you doing? Caught you on camera. Just so you know. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, now you're all quiet. I will share in a minute. Anyway, these are good. And they will be really good with sausage gravy. Yum. And if I go to make my sausage gravy this week, I will make it. And it'll probably be in one of my what's for dinner videos or something. You know, sausage gravy is pretty basic. But these are a good biscuit. They're hearty. They're stiffer. They're not falling apart on me or anything. Look at that. That is beautiful. Where I've made some in the past where they're like, you know, I don't know if they could sustain sausage gravy. This is really good. And these would be good with jelly, jam, and I have canned some strawberry jam. Or frozen, yeah, canned it. Yes, I have. Did a video on it. I can't remember what's going on in my life. Anyway. Oh my God, you. Ooh, it's good dipped in the Acorn thing. Anyway, I gotta stop eating so I can concentrate. I really love both of these recipes, and I'm not gonna lie to you at all. If I didn't like some, I would tell you because I'm very blunt. These are good. I highly recommend both of them if you eat low carb. If you don't eat low carb, I'm gonna tell you, the acorn squash, do it anyway. Like, you don't even need to, well, it's not really low carb, you know what I mean, because it's got the apple in it. And I just did it my way. Obviously put syrup on it, make those. That's what you need to make. Those are amazing. Amazing. I can't wait for my husband to get home and try it. He's working a little later. He always works late, but anyway, he's working a little later than normal. And I told him what was on the menu, and it was done. And he's like, okay, I'm on my way home. So anyway, it is so good. Zipper. Oh, swear to God, this child. And the biscuit is really good. I'm very happy with everything. I'm not going to say it anymore. You know it. Thank you, Tamara, over at Southern Wife Everyday Life, for doing this collab. I can't wait to see what all the other ladies have out there. I will leave the link for the collab down below in the description box. You click on that, it'll take you and it'll just run you with all the other ladies' videos back to back, and you can see what cookbooks they used, because you know I love my cookbooks. Okay, I think that's it. Give this a thumbs up if you like the video and you want to see more of these, which you will anyway. Doesn't matter because I'm going to do them every month. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps my channel. And I am at 888 subscribers, which, you know, if you play poker, if you had 2 8s, it'd be Pocket Snowman. I like some poker. Anyway, so I don't know what is this, triple snowman. So anyway, I love the number, but I really want to hit 1,000, and I'm so close. So I'm getting there, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I love you. Thank you. I love all the old ones. I love everyone that gives me a comment and gives me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I really, really do truly appreciate all of you. Anyway, go ahead, hit the like and hit the subscribe, and leave me a comment, please, so I know that you're watching and what's going on. And if you've tried acorn squash, like I'm just telling you, do the acorn squash, okay? And yeah, the biscuit, I'm just telling you, but do the acorn squash. It's amazing. Okay. Happy fall, y'all. Cheers.